Hi, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name's Dave. I do lots of shopping hauls on this channel, and this week I've been to Lidl. The reason why I chose Lidl, I'll talk to you a little bit more about it as the video goes on, but I've ended up spending £83.76, but I feel like I've got a decent amount of shopping for that. So we've got a few bits of shopping for just a week, and then also this weekend we're going on holiday to Centre Parks, me, my husband and my dog. So there's a few bits for that. Just planning on having a barbecue while we're there, if the weather holds out. We've bought the stuff for it now, so I hope it does. If you're interested in seeing what we get along, what we go up to while we're at Centre Parks, follow along on Instagram. There'll be lots of stories on there. If you want to see what I've got from the shop, let's get stuck into it. So I think if you go to Lidl, you've got to go to the bakery, haven't you? So we did actually end up we had some kind of like cheesy pretzel twist things as well. We'll insert the picture just here somewhere, may not, if we can't find it. We haven't. We ate them in the car, we couldn't wait to get home. But we've also gone for two of the pizza slices here. And then we have I've got like a lemon, like meringue cakey kind of thing. And then there's a cheesecake brownie here as well. Yeah. It's got to be one of the best parts of going to Lidl is this bakery. And actually after scanning my Lidl app, I've got a free bakery item if we go back in the next 7 days. Probably won't, but there we go. Some toilet roll. This was £2.79. I didn't buy a bigger one, even though it probably would have worked out better value for money, because I thought, I'm not sure if this is going to actually be any good or not, but we do need toilet rolls, so there we go. We just had to go with that. I've gone for the bigger tub of mushrooms. It worked out better value for money to have this one, so I'm going to be putting that in one of my Chinese chicken curries, which is a go-to meal. And then these salt and pepper chicken ready meals. These are frozen ones here. 29 grams of protein, 473 calories in them. £1.79. So as a little frozen lunch for later on in the week, it's perfect. I've got some medium eggs here. I might do some egg on toast for lunches later on, or I'll just have some boiled eggs. Actually, I will have some boiled eggs, but if I need to use some more, even more eggs, there we go. Some garden peas here. So these are just to go in the Chinese chicken curry. I just needed a little top up of those. And then we had some salt and pepper fries from Aldi the other day, and they were really tasty, really good. I really enjoyed them. They cooked really nicely in the air fryer. I'm hoping that the Lidl version is going to be the same after we bought them. £1.99 worth a shot. These peri-peri chicken skewers, we thought worth a go. They sound really nice, don't they? So I'm looking forward to those. And then we've gone for 3 of the 2 pints of milk here. So one is for now, one is to take to Centre Parks with us, and one is to have for in the fridge for ready when we get home, because you just want a cup of tea when you get back, or coffee, whatever. But yeah, it's just annoying when you get back and there's no kind of like milk or anything, isn't it? Then I've got some pork sausages. I'm guessing these are a Richmond's kind of sausage. I'm not generally a fan, but these are going to be done on the barbecue. We wanted to pick one that the dog could eat as well. This is going to be going on the barbecue as well at Centre Park. So 4 chicken and chorizo kebabs here. Yeah, they look delicious. And then there's some caramelised onion quarter pounders here. Again, going to be going on the barbecue. We'll probably have to buy some of the stuff to do with this barbecue while we're actually at Centre Parks. But there was an offer on these. They were £3.99 or 2 for £7. And you could mix it with something else. I found it all a bit confused on the shelf though. So we just ended up buying one. And I felt like we would have been buying more just for the sake of it. Surely you didn't think I was going to go any further with this shopping haul without eating this pizza. Got to be done. Let me know in the comments what is your favourite bakery item from Lidl, or what one should I have next time I go there, because I want to try more and I've still got that lemon cake to eat. So yeah, looking forward to that, but let's get back in with the shopping. Got 2 tins of these beans here. They don't do reduced sugar and salt ones in Lidl, but these were 42p each, so I think it's about on par with what it is elsewhere. Got some ham. Going to put this in with these amazingly cheese-topped rolls. I hope they're as good as ones I've had from elsewhere. Basically, I'm just going to make a packed lunch to take in the car with us on our travel day to Centre Parks. Just save a bit of money, really. Yeah, someone's eating some more junk, hopefully, as well, before the barbecue on the night. I've got a deodorant roll on here. It's 99p. I needed one. I'm not convinced that this is going to be amazing. I don't know whether I'm just being closed-minded, but I need it. That's where I was, so we've gone with it. Bacon rashers. I'm in between shifts. You know when you just, if any shift workers who are watching this video will know where I'm coming from, but you know when you're just so tired you need a binge. That is me today. It actually seems to be me a lot of the time when I do these videos, but yeah. So I'm going to have these in a bit. I'm going to have these later. Well, one for me and then one for Rob as a treat. There is quite a bit of junk food coming up now, guys. So if that's not what you want to see, then I'm sorry. But there is lots of high protein stuff coming up after this. So yeah, these sound really nice. I'm hoping it's going to be quite similar to Caramac. Who knows? These Kit Kats here, these were £1.49. I thought I was getting a good buy on these. But then I've just realised there's only 6 in the pack. There's usually 8 or 9, isn't there? So actually, I feel like I may have been shortchanged there. Bit of shrinkflation for you. When I went to Lidl the other day, not Lidl, B&M the other day, I'm sure that I paid £1.49 for the normal size packet. So yeah, not so much of a bargain. Spicy salsa tortilla chips. These are going to be going with actually that jalapeno hummus. We're going to have it at the barbecue. Looking forward to that. Caramel and biscuit minis. I'm guessing it's like a Twix kind of rip-off. So yeah, I've got some of those. And then candy cream here. I'm guessing this is a Milky Way rip-off. These are considerably cheaper than if you buy the branded version of like these 15 bag size ones. Yeah, the branded ones from elsewhere. I've had the Aldi version of Milky Ways like this a few times now, and they're really good. So I'm hoping that Lidl also lives up to the expectation. And then I've got some strawberry yogurt milk chocolate bars. I used to eat these years ago. I'm hoping that they're still as nice as they used to be. Yeah, I love strawberry, so I'm looking forward to giving those a try. More junk food for me for this afternoon. 55p each. So I've gone for some milk bottles, some mushrooms, and bananas and shrimps. Well, when they're 55p, I almost bought myself a pick and mix from the local sweet shop in the village we live in earlier, and I really refrained from doing it. And by doing so, I'll probably save myself about £5. But are they what I would choose? Probably not. So, oh well. And then I've gone for these steaks. Again, these are going to go on the barbecue while we're at Centre Parks. 3 works out perfectly because there's 3 of us in this family. Me, my husband, Rob, and the dog. So, yeah, his very own steak. It's his holiday too, isn't it? Savoury chicken, rice. I just bought one of these packs up because it looked like one of the more different ones. You don't actually need them, but it's going to get used, isn't it? And then these high protein barbecue beans. I thought these looked quite nice. So there's also a chili con carne one here. So they're at $1.19 or $1.29. I can't remember exactly with price, but I think in a jacket potato or something, these go deliciously. So yeah, a couple of those. Then I've got a massive range here of like protein yogurts / drinks. So I won't tell you any individual prices of these, but use £1 as a guide. Give or take 30p, and they're all around that kind of price. But I will show you each individual one. So we've got high protein strawberry yogurt. We've got passion fruit, mango, and papaya. These ones are really handy to take to work with me, just because you don't have to worry about spoons, that kind of stuff. So we've got a caramel flavour pudding, chocolate and banana rice pudding. So we've got 2 of those actually. So rice pudding probably would have been one of the least favourite things that I would have picked, but the Aldi version of these are really good, so I'm hoping these are going to be the same. I've got a raspberry and pomegranate yoghurt here. Yeah, so that looks nice, doesn't it? A vanilla mousse. Hazelnut flavour pudding, which is obviously for Rob. Chocolate pudding, also for Rob. Ooh, caramel pudding for Rob, unfortunately. I wish I picked one of those. No, that looks really nice, doesn't it? Looks like Angel Delight. I think that's where I'm getting excited. And then there's a chocolate and caramel flavour like pudding here. These all look delicious. And the dates on these are fairly good as well, but you do have to be careful in the shop because they weren't all. So a chocolate and vanilla one as well. Make sure you're picking up from the back if you need a decent date on these things. high protein tiramisu. Look at that. Although when they say high protein, it's 10 grams, so it's nothing amazing, is it? But it is only 171 calories for the pot as well. Just a vanilla pudding and then a chocolate rice pudding here. Some protein shakes here. These 35 grams of protein, so they're actually decent, aren't they? And sort of caramel one sounds delicious. I've gone for 2 loose jacket potatoes here. So I automatically went to pick up the packet of 4, even though I'm not a huge fan of the plastic. If you've watched any of these before, you know. But in Lidl, they just do the deluxe ones in the packet of 4, well, they did in this store. So the price was significant anyway. And I actually needed 2, but it was more because I was looking for dates and that kind of thing. But yeah, so I've gone for 2 of those. And I'm just going to do, probably the night before we go away, we'll do jacket potato with beans and just a chicken breast. Try and keep it simple, low calorie, ready to eat, non-stop crap. Brown onions. Talking about the packaging, actually, I only needed 2 of these to make double portion. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, I only needed 2 to make double portions of the Chinese chicken curry, but they only sold packets of 3, so we're going to have 3 onions in there. We're coming to the end of the summer season now, so yeah, love a Caesar salad kit. Don't think we've tried them from Lidl yet. We won't be having many more of these now before we move into the winter season. The Lidl one doesn't look amazing, but there's only one way to find out how it is, isn't there? And then we've got some of these mini cheeses, iceberg lettuce to make up our sandwiches to take with us for our journey to Centre Parks. And then the only bit of fruit I've got actually this week is some loose bananas, because I will be picking lots of blackberries from the bushes and I'll be eating that. It's organic, it's free, and I can pick it from across the road. Perfect.